Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Today is Saturday evening and I just wanted to come with you guys for just a couple seconds and answer a question that I got today that I think a lot of people always ask the same question. So I got a call today for somebody who needed a default judgment, and great, perfect. Definitely can do a default judgment, no problem. But as we were talking, she said somebody even told her about an amendment. So we started, asking a little bit more questions. So her question was, I filed a divorce in 2022. We reconciled. And when we reconciled, we actually got another asset together. And both of our names are on this asset. I tried to use that and I tried to add that to the divorce and my default got rejected. Okay. So the asset was never part of the original divorce, which was filed in 2022, right? The asset was actually purchased in 2024 and they had just separated, I believe, in June of this year. So her questions were, how do we make this asset part of the divorce? Okay, so let's go over a default judgment. What is a default judgment? A default judgment is when somebody did not file an answer and you're able to file a default judgment based on the fact that they had their time, their 30 days to answer. They did not file an answer, so the judge figures that they're not interested in the divorce, or there's nothing in there that they were going to challenge. So the court will allow a default judgment to enter, right? However, in a default judgment, you cannot stray away from the original petition that was filed. So whatever assets and debts you filed in your original petition, you need to keep that going through the whole divorce. You can't go ahead and just add things down the line because you acquired something else. However, remember this, it's really important the dates that you pay attention to. So you have your date of marriage and you have your date of separation, right? That is what is considered community property, right? They filed in 2022, so their separation date was in 2022. This asset was purchased in 2024. So technically, the court has no jurisdiction over this asset. As a matter of fact, the court doesn't even know about this asset, right? So she said, well, somebody said that I can amend the petition. Perfect. What is an amendment to a petition? What amendment to a petition is when you need to basically start over. Your date of marriage was maybe not right, date of separation was not right, or you acquired an asset that you forgot to list, right? In this specific situation, they reconciled, right? So technically the separation date on the petition is no longer valid because now they've acquired community property in the year of 2024. So in her best situation, she is thinking more or less amend the petition if she wants to include the asset from 2024 as community property, right? So those are your options, right? If you file a divorce, remember these are the dates, key dates, date of separation and date of marriage and date of separation. Those are the two dates that the court looks at and decide what was acquired as community property, right? Not from the date of separation on to the end of the divorce. No, it doesn't work like that. So, because if so, people would be claiming assets 20 years later, because I get divorces that people have been married 20 years, right? So they're not entitled to each other's assets after the date of separation. That's not okay. So in her incidence, she's going to make a decision. All I can do is present the information to her. So yes, if you file a divorce and then you realize, oh, I forgot to leave an asset, I forgot to list an asset, oh, the date of separation is wrong, or anything that's wrong with your petition, definitely you get to amend your petition. However, the thing with amendment is you do amend the petition and the other party does have to be reserved. So once they're reserved, the window does start over for the 30 days, unfortunately, because you're now serving them again, right? So the 30 days does start over. However, the divorce is more cleaner. It goes a lot more smoother. Her second option is she can try to finalize this divorce with the other party, if he's in agreement, and make the necessary adjustments in a marital settlement agreement. But that's only if the two parties are filing together, because if they file together, then you can change what was done in the original petition, right? Because now two parties are involved and both are in agreement, and they're going to fill out what they call a marital settlement agreement, meaning they are making the decisions based on what's best interest for them, right? Definitely, it's a good way to go. When you can finalize with your other party, it's such a smoother transition, because you guys have now said everything you want: your child support, your spousal support, your assets, your debts, your cars, your houses, whatever. You've now made an agreement together to finalize this divorce together, meaning the judges can be like, okay, this is fair, they both agree, right? So, moral of the story: if you file a petition and things change, then you have the option to amend it. Yes, it does add an extra month, but wouldn't you rather add that one extra month in order to get what you're entitled to? Because the next question she asked me was, well, what if we just leave it the way it is and we proceed and we do the default judgment and we move forward? I said, that's perfect. We can do that. However, that asset that you guys acquired is not part of the divorce. So if for some reason he doesn't do what he's supposed to do on his side of this debt or this asset, there's no way to force him, because it's not part of a court order. So that's your decision. At that point, if you guys can make an agreement together and decide to handle that asset outside of the divorce, that's up to you at that point, because at the time that you filed the petition, that asset was not part of that, right? However, if you're worried that he is going to not want to take care of this debt, then you might as well amend your petition. All right, that's your information for today. Remember, enjoy your day. It's hot. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. And remember, if you ever get stuck in that situation, we are here at Legal Success, 661-230-8048. Remember, smile. You never know what somebody's going through. Bye.